Hi everyone, greetings from sunny Scotland. A rare thing to say. I'm just getting some shade here in the trees. I'm basically just down in the good weather, and I'm going to look into the mobile app that I downloaded, PlantNet, and I'm going to see how it looks on the app, and I'm going to see how it actually works. Hopefully it'll be good. It basically, it's like Shazam with the music, only this is for plants, flowers, etc. So I'm going to give it a test and see what I can find down here in my local woods. I'm not too far from home. Plenty of flowers in the gardens, but I don't want to be snooping in the neighbours' gardens taking photos of their flowers, so I'm just going to come down the local woods, see what I can spot. Weeds, mushrooms perhaps, daisies, anything I can see, just to see how the app actually works when I take a photograph, to see if it recognises it. So let's test it out. So basically the app, PlantNet, and the A in the word plant is the @ sign that you would get in the emails. I'm just going to try it out, see if it works. Photograph. Right, it's giving you countries: Western Europe, Indian Ocean, South America, etc. So obviously Western Europe. New observation. I'll use my camera. Obviously it allows you to take photos stored in your gallery, and it can assess them as well. So let's see how it goes here. It does advise you to isolate the photograph, so nothing else is really in focus with it. Coming up, network is not available, so I take it you will need an internet connection with mobile data roaming. And straight away it's giving me options. Now obviously the screen's too dark maybe for you to see. It's not basically telling me exactly what it is as I thought it would. It's just giving me options of a lot of different ones. So I'm going to try another one. It's more budded as a daisy. Okay, the first one I did take the photograph of was one like this. And now that's the daisy. So there is a difference obviously to the eye. Let's see if there's a difference with the app. Seems to be much better in identifying it. So obviously to the novice here, there is a difference even with the app. I don't know if you can see these. What I'll do is when I got home, I'll have a better idea of showing you perhaps when I do the video review and editing. We got some nice company today. Tanya, brilliant dog, great watchdog. Oh, what do we have here? Let's try it out. Okay, back into the app. New observation, camera, and there we are. Really makes a difference with the beautiful weather. If you saw my video from last year, the springtime walk, it was along the water is where I was going in part of it, and when I set up my multicam tarp a couple of weeks ago when I had the visit from the Poles, as well as my first overnight hammock camp videos over there in the woods across the river. This is just a different view. The grass bit here is actually a pond, and usually get the ducks And across the water below the houses in the woods, usually you see a few deer in the evenings. I just always find it fascinating and amazing when you see deer in the urban environments, such as just below the housing estates here, in the main roads. I mean, up in the Highlands there are plenty, but over here, where I live, it's always quite whoa type of thing, seeing the deer. And a lot of them are getting misplaced because of the roadworks, the maintenance on the M8 motorway. So they seem to be getting pushed more in here. It's amazing how they still manage to hide and evade us. And you've got motorbikes or dog walkers, campers, you know. But let's see if we can find another flower or two. There's not really much to choose down here in these woods, but I would like to find something different, even like some sort of wild mushroom or something, just to see how the app is with it. And then I'll give a thought at the end of the video how I think the app is. So let's continue. There's something on the tree for a change. Like we're falling down with the wind. Let's see if it works on the app. And it has identified the possibilities of the following. I think I'll get in here and get a little bit of shade and take a picture of a leaf. I've also got this budding thing I'll try, and also I picked up a fallen... I always forget the name of things. It'll come back to me as soon as I stop talking. But I couldn't find any fungus or mushrooms so far. I know there used to be a tree that had a lot of growth on it just past where I took the previous picture on the app, but nothing there just now. So let's try these two things out and see how it goes. Jump! Good girl. This was where my childhood was. Playing tree swings, armies, adventures. I absolutely love the woods. Especially on a day like today. Anyway, let's crack on. The good thing about these is storing everything I'm taking, so I could always do research online. I'm getting everything from asparagus to salix alba. It's something that hasn't budded yet. Right everyone, that's me back. I just wanted to show you what the app looked like. This is it here, plant net. Obviously the different icons. When I was taking a new one, I'd put in a new observation. And you've got your choice there of camera or gallery. I know you can see a reflection of the GoPro, but unfortunately that's just the way my setup is. Last contributions, here are the ones that I took. No, it's not. My observation, sorry. I took the one of the bark. So this is the thing what I was finding when you go down. You hit on the bark, or any of the pictures you have taken, hit the search, and based on that photograph it gives you options, and therefore you have to try and identify which one it is. And if I just hit the back button, you'll also see that's exactly the same with the flowers that I took. That's the one from the tree. as you see, it still gives you the options of what they could be. Now the best thing to do therefore is, say if you hit on one you think it might be, get more info and you can go to the different sources. I'm just going to leave that then out. I just wanted to do a review to let you know what it is. Now the pros and cons that I can think of off my head. The pros, it's a free app, and if you are enthusiastic into the plants and wildlife and identifying them on nature trails and things, then this is a good app to try and spend some more time searching online with it, either on the phone app or on your computer. As a prepper and thinking of survival mode things, I would say, and the cons are basically you need the signal in order for it to be used for the internet, which if you're out in the sticks of the wild and battery charged, then you only have a certain amount of time. If you're a case of looking for food and what you can eat, then you have to be more careful, and I think the fact that it doesn't tell you directly exactly what wild mushroom you have or edible plants etc, then it's not something I feel confident in using. But in terms of enthusiasm, want to identify things and that, if that's what you're interested in, and I could imagine this could be fun. I maybe play about with it a little bit more in my spare time, but I just thought I'd show you what it is. So thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more videos coming.